What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Blaze over here, Blue Chip Athletic Club, coming to you with 50 days of fitness. We're going to get this thing going here. We've got a tough little workout for you guys today. What I want you to do is you'll set your clock, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. 2 rounds again for our warm-up. We're going to hit bird dogs, dead bugs, and a kneeling wall windmill to get us kind of warm. So what are those things, Blaze, you ask? And the answer is, again, we just make them up. So don't worry about it. Let's go bird dogs first. My fault. I'm going down for the dead bugs. Bird dogs here, you're going to be on your hands and your knees. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my left leg up off the ground. My right arm is going to come forward here at the same time. We're just going to stay nice and balanced. Now, what I don't want is I don't want your back arching kind of like this, like you're trying to stick your ass up in the air. I want you to stay nice and flat across your back. And I want you to send your right arm out and left leg out here, nice and easy and slow. And then you'll come back to kind of neutral, and then you'll switch sides. And you're basically just going to floss side to side, working for the full working set. The biggest key is you really want to try and keep your core super stable, and you're introducing that instability as your arms and legs move away from your center. And you'll work 45 seconds on, you'll take 15 seconds off, and then we'll move into our dead bugs, which is basically the same thing as a bird dog, except it's going to be from your back. So you'll be here, your legs are going to be in, almost like you're going to do a cannonball. Hands will be like on the top of the legs, and now my left leg is going out, my right arm's going here up over my head, and then I'll switch, bring my hands and knees back in, and now my right hand mirrors almost like you're in that running motion. And then again, the biggest thing I want to do now is I want to drive my belly button into the floor really, really hard so that we're keeping our core nice and stable. Last move is going to be our wall windmill. Now, this is another move here. It's really helpful to have a wall because it's a really good cue, but it's not necessarily required. You can do this without one. I just really like it when you do have one. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get myself really, really close to a wall with my left shoulder here pinned against the wall. So left shoulder's against the wall, my right leg is down, right knee is down, my left foot is up here next to the wall. Next thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna put my hands here over my head. Let me move this microphone here just a little bit more neutral. Hands are gonna be here over my head. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my left elbow down to my left leg. Now, the best thing to do is have this elbow nice and wide, almost like you're trying to stretch your elbows apart. You know, it's okay if it kind of collapses here with the right side. Then I'm just going to take my left elbow and I'm going to try and draw a really, really big circle here on the wall. Then I'm going to end facing the wall, and then I'm going to come all the way back until I get all the way back down. Now, my left hip is like pinned in the wall, and ideally your arms and body will move kind of in this motion, and you'll feel it kind of open up your T-spine. So again, hands here. If you want, you can even take your hands off. I guess it's not necessarily required. If it's really, really tough on your mobility, you'll be here, and then you'll come all the way back. The way I like to do it, though, is a little bit more T-spine heavy. It's going to help you with your shoulders open up. Hands here on the back of the head, here all the way down, all the way up. Oh, baby. Here, and then all the way back down. And again, for those of you that don't have access to a wall, wherever you happen to be doing this program, I'm now going to show you how we can do it without. So my right leg is down, is up. My left knee is down. Hands are going to go over the head here. And now I'm going to go right elbow to right knee. And then I'm going to come up, draw that nice big circle here, all the way with the twist, and then all the way back down. And then you'll work again, 45 seconds to work, 15 seconds to rest, and then you'll get into our working set. So, working set here, we're gonna go 3 rounds, 45 seconds to work, 15 seconds to rest. We got glute bridge, floor presses, Arnold presses, and our single arm suitcase deadlifts. For our glute bridge floor press, I showed you guys the floor press, I forget when it was, a week or 2 ago. What we're going to do is we're going to elevate that movement pattern. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging, give you a couple wrinkles for it so you have in your back pocket when you're training. So I'm going to get you down here into your floor press. You're gonna get yourself ready to rock. What I want you to do now is I want you to shoot your butt up in the air, and now I want you to squeeze your glutes. If you want to, you can bring your toes up off the ground, and then you'll be here with your floor press. Now, if you're like, Blaze, this isn't hard enough, what I want you to do now is I want you to elevate one leg off the ground, and then you'll be here working for the full working set, and then you can even go alternating press with the march that we were doing the other day. So you'll be pressing, marching, alternating legs. That is going to be your floor press for today. Again, play with your ability level, play with what you got going on, and then we will move on to our Arnold press. Now, I love a seated Arnold press. It's going to help really engage your core. So that's how we're going to rip this thing today. So my legs are going to be straight out in front of me. Again, I'm taking 45 seconds of work. We'll rest for our 15 after our floor press. And now we're going to go straight up with these dumbbells. Now, Arnold press here, traditionally, you're going to be out here to the side. You'll kiss the dumbbells here in the middle, right by your face. You'll bring them back out. You'll press over your head, and then you'll work this full pattern here. Touch, and then press, and then touch, and then press, and you'll go for the full working set. And then last but not least, again, this is where different dumbbell loads is really, really helpful. We're gonna go single arm suitcase deadlift, and we'll work one arm at a time. So to do this, I'm gonna grab my dumbbell here. I'm gonna set it off to the right, and I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna grab my dumbbell, and I'm just gonna do my deadlift all on one side. So I'll come down here. I like to kind of hold it, let the dumbbell kind of fall towards the front. Nice good hip hinge back here, like so. If you get all the way to the ground, great. If you don't, because of a mobility issue or because your dumbbells are small, that's okay. Hips shoot back, back stays nice and flat, and then we'll come up here, and then we'll work that full deadlift pattern for all 45 seconds of work. And then you got it, switch sides, and then we'll be here, again, shooting the hips back, working that full range of motion. If you want to go all the way down to the ground, feel free. It's more of like a squat deadlift variant where they kind of come together. Work with what you got. Load this heavy. It's going to be more helpful for you, making sure that we kind of feel the burn and then get your core super engaged as well. After you go through that one time, we're going to go 2 more times for a total of 3 rounds, and then we're going to get into our farmer's carries. So in our farmer's carries, all I want you to do, again, grab yourself a really heavy dumbbell. If you want, you can march or you can just do a normal carry. I'm going to have this out to the side here, and I'll just walk around the space that I have available. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, what I like to do, throw this other arm here out to the side, and I like to pick up one knee at a time like I'm marching, and you'll work around your space again. And then you'll work that 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and then you'll switch arms and work through that whole sequence 3 times. After that, we're gonna work our cool down today. Remember, cool down is super important. Make sure to bring your music down, bring yourself into a little bit more calm state so you can rest and digest. Go on a 5 or 10 minute walk, get outside if you can, hop on a treadmill if you have to, and then make it happen. So that's all we got for you guys today. Good luck. Let me know how you do, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.